Well, what up, guys? Welcome back to the LAKEY boxing channel. We're gonna be getting right into it, and we're gonna be talking about Gennad Golovkin, which is now spelled with an I, by the way, and his first Haymaker. And I think this one landed, and it probably made a cut. Abel's gonna have to get it worked on by his cut man in between rounds. Man, he said in a recent Univision interview he had the following: I have my Mexican style and different style, you know. Right now like a hybrid. If you ask, just special for Abel Sanchez. Come on. Abel Sanchez whole life living in California. He's not Mexican style. Whew. Man, I know he's gonna feel that one. I mean, seriously, this is the guy that gave you that title that you so proudly wore for several years, that you so proudly proclaimed to have, that Mexican style that really made you an attraction, in the sense that it was whenever Abel mentioned that and said that about you, he was pretty much guaranteeing the fans, the public, action. It was going to be top-notch action, knockout after knockout, knockout streak being maintained and kept. However, since the loss last year, rumors have been going around that Gennad had changed, and that he was becoming very difficult and quiet and, isolated back home in his home country, and they were having a difficult time getting a hold of him. So that was hinting at something going on. What happened, what's going on with him psychologically or whatnot, nobody really knows but himself and maybe those really near him. Then he decided to shock the boxing world with the news of him splitting ways with Abel Sanchez, his longtime trainer that pretty much helped him reach stardom here in the US when he came over here from Germany. When he was fighting in Germany, he landed back in the US soil, and he was under the tutelage of Abel Sanchez for a very long time. And Abel Sanchez coined that phrase, that Mexican style, and he claimed that he had taught Gennad that, and that's why Gennad was so exciting, and on top of Gennad having the skills and the skill set. Then, like I said, in mid-April, Gennad, spelled with an I, decided to shock the world and made a switch up in head trainers and decided to go with Jonathan Banks, who was under the tutelage at one point of the late great Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace, out of Detroit. And a lot of speculation happened when that first came out and broke news, and supposedly it was over money. Primarily it was over monetary issues. Gennad had landed a huge deal with the Zone, and it seemed like he didn't want to split too much of that wealth with Abel. And I mean, to each his own. Eventually Abel came out and he was highly upset. It was very visible, and he had interviews in which he said that he was hurt and he felt betrayed because he had viewed Gennad as almost his son. He also called him greedy several times, and it was just back and forth for little digs here and there. Not to, they were just feeling themselves. They were feeling each other out throughout the rounds, and I think they're starting to get in their feelings, and it's gonna start. It might get ugly here, because Golovkin recently also stated that his relationship with Jonathan Banks doesn't feel fake. Whew, I don't know, man. This is getting pretty intense. I think this little bickering back and forth is more action-packed than the fight he's gonna have against Rolls. I may be wrong, who knows? But it's pretty insane to see how just a few months can change everything so drastically. Man, they were a great team when they were together. Sadly, they had to part ways, like I said. But I hope very much success to both of them. I'm sure they will have it. And hopefully they come to an agreement or to a point where they decide to just have mutual respect, not talk about each other, and keep it going. But if not, one of these guys is gonna get stopped. The referee is gonna have to step in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond to it. You guys stay blessed, have a great one, and stay tuned for the next video. I'm out.